1, 2, 3. Y'all been gone so long, been trying to see for years. And I got nothing to show, just coming and throw by here. And if there's a man upstairs, he could bring me rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something changed. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. And it's good to be alive, what about now? Woo! Good to be alive, what about now? Good to be alive, what about now? Yo, hallelujah, let that bass line move ya, say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive, what about now? Woo!
I say good. You say morning. Good.
Morning.
Good.
Morning.
I say happy. You say Friday. Happy.
Friday.
Happy.
Friday.
I say Jefferson believes. You say Jets achieve. Jefferson believes.
Jets achieve.
Jefferson believes.
Jets achieve.
Good morning, Jefferson students, staff, and families. This is Mr. Miller broadcasting from Lincoln Hawk Studio in my basement. And here are your Jet announcements for Friday, May 15th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets. Please help me spread the word so we can get as many Jefferson students and families tuned in to the announcements. I also added a few videos to my channel, Jets with Pets, a Plinka video, and a trailer to Jets with Pets. You should check them out. So, are you going to school with the new way with Google Classroom? We are to the end of week 6 with this new and the only way that school is happening during this time at home. People have said, but this is weird. It doesn't feel normal and it is hard. I agree with this for sure, but this is just the new reality. And we have to adjust and do our best. We all miss being at Jefferson, but we can still go to school by participating in all of the things that we have going. We have many things for you to do. We just want you to participate. So here's the deal, Jefferson. We know that almost every Jefferson student now has a Chromebook at home. So if almost every Jet has a Chromebook, then the next step is we want more kids participating in Google Classroom. The number of kids that are in Google Classroom has increased. As of last Sunday, we were over 230 kids that have logged into GC. I think that is great, but what about the other kiddos that have Chromebooks but just aren't logged in? This is where we need your help. Reach out to your friends. Encourage them to log into GC. Tell them that it's not that bad. More than likely, your friends have a Chromebook. We just need to get them to log in. Tell them about what we're doing. Tell them we're doing Plinko live. Tell them we're doing at-home JetBuck raffles. Maybe they have a Chromebook but getting internet is an issue. Or if you already know someone that needs help getting internet, reach out to them. Tell them to talk to their teachers and they can guide them to some resources or the right people to talk to. There are some very reasonable ways to make this happen. I know that there are a couple of students that even drive up to Jefferson, park and stay in their cars in front of the office. They use the school's Wi-Fi and they check their Google Classroom and watch the announcements. That is awesome. My wife, Mrs. Miller, has helped families get internet at their houses. So it's possible. Once again, we've done some counting, and I'm going to count again this Sunday to see who else has joined Google Classroom. As of now, the leaders are Room 24. Miss McCartney's class has the most kiddos active in GC. They have 23 Jets. 5th grade has the most students active in GC with 48. 4th grade is right behind them with 45. 2nd grade is in 3rd place with 43 Jets active in GC. I mean, I think this is good, but we want to see the numbers get even higher. We are now up to 77 Jefferson Jets in my PE Google Classroom. I want this number to be higher too. Come on, Jets, join the PE Google Classroom. I want you to stay active for at least 30 minutes a day. This is I think only the second time where a new student hasn't come into the PE Google Classroom, so I hope more kids join. When you do, I'm going to give you a quick shout out for joining the PE Google Classroom. So we want you to check into your Google Classroom each school day. Use the activities, resources, and video lessons that your teachers have created to feed your brain. We do not expect you to work all day long. Just a few hour days would be incredible. You still have the weekends off from school, but Monday through Friday, we encourage you to do some schoolwork. Your brain needs fuel. We want you to continue to feed your brains. If you are new to tuning into the announcements and you need any help with any of the at-home learning like Google Classroom, adding classes, joining classes, how to get onto Google Meet, where to find the announcements, how to watch Plinko Live with the Millers, I made another tutorial video that you can watch to help me with any of this. This is different than the first tutorial that I made. This link for the tutorial is on my YouTube channel. Next up, school breakfast and lunch meals, and it is Friday. School breakfast and lunch meals are available. You can go to any one of the middle schools, Smart, Williams, Sudlow, or you can go to the ASC at JB. You can pick these meals up from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. When you pick up your lunch, you get your breakfast for the next day as well. Then on Fridays, you will be getting meals for the weekend as well. It sounds like a great deal to me. Also, if you want to, you can pick up paper packets of activities and resources to use at home. And next is the Jefferson Jet Joke of the Day. If you have a joke that you want me to use in the announcements, share it or email it to me. A Jefferson Jet who did not want to be mentioned, but is from room 14, sent me today's joke. Okay, here we go. What do eggs do for fun? One more time. What do eggs do for fun? They karaoke. That's a good one. Thanks for the joke, Anonymous Room 14 Jet Karaoke. Get it? Yoke. Jefferson Jet Birthdays is up next on the announcements. Today we have one birthday to celebrate. So the first happy birthday shout out goes to Zoe Gretzmacher from Miss Farrell's class in room 21. Then Saturday, we have one birthday to celebrate. So the next happy early birthday shout out goes to Callie Tucker from Miss Larson's class in room 15. Then this Sunday, we have birthday twins to celebrate, and they're both from Mrs. Mayhew's class in room 13. So the next happy early birthday shout out goes to Serafina Carrion. Serafina, your birthday twin. And the next happy early birthday shout out goes to Amani Sanchez. Happy birthday, Zoe. Happy early birthday, Callie, Serafina, and Amani. Next up on the announcements, today's Jefferson at Home shout out goes to, and can I get a what for Isaiah Lefaltz from room 22? What? Isaiah from Miss Newsie's class is getting today's Jefferson at Home shout out because Isaiah is now a third grade ST math finisher. I think it is obvious Isaiah still has a high level of EAB. This is not a surprise to me. Isaiah, Miss Newsie is super proud of you. Isaiah, and so are we. Way to go. Stay learning. And there is Isaiah's third grade ST math finisher shout out page. Isaiah, I have you on the bonus Plinko list, and I remember you were tuning in on Wednesday. I knew I had your name coming, so you'll be a Plinko player next Wednesday at 5 o'clock, Isaiah. We will continue to recognize students that are rocking the new way to learn at home with Google Classroom. Are you working hard enough to get a student shout out? Speaking of shout outs, if you want to give a shout out to anyone, email me, Mr. Miller. You could also create your shout out in a Google Doc and share it with me. You can include a picture if you want, along with why you are giving a shout out. This shout out can be about anything. It could be about a video game victory, who the Uno champ is, something fun you're doing at home, something you cooked the other day, whatever. When you share something with me, look for my Iowa hat so you have the correct name. My email is at the bottom, millerch@davenportschools.org. And next up on the announcement, Plinko Live with the Millers. We will be doing Plinko Live with the Millers on YouTube every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Plinko players will be students that are earning student shout-outs from the teachers, things they are doing at home, ST Math, Lexia, Google Classroom, things like that. Also, we had a contest on YouTube Live the other day, and those kids got to play too. We will play Plinko for you. You can watch as the Plinko chip falls, and the prizes that you win on the Plinko board will be delivered to your house by the Millers. So I hope we can spread the word and get as many people to tune in on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. To tune in, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller, Jefferson Jets. Wednesday's Plinko Live with the Millers was a blast again. Now, I know some kiddos couldn't watch Plinko Live on their Chromebooks the first time we did this, but this issue has been fixed. So I hope you try and tune in again. Give it another shot. I hope this motivates you to keep working hard. I need to get a hold of a few others to find out what their prizes are, and we will be making another delivery run of these prizes along with this week's Plinko winners. We'll do this on Friday. Holy cow, that's today. And there might be a special delivery person with me on today. Who might that be? Next up on the announcements, at-home JetBug raffles and JetBucks. At-home JetBug raffles have started. It is crazy and super cool how many people have earned at-home JetBucks already. How is the at-home JetBug raffle going to work? Well, here's how you earn them. First is Lexia units completed. So for every Lexia unit that you complete while you're at home, you get 1 JetBug for every unit. Now, I know some of you are done with Lexia, but that's why you have other options. Another one is ST Math, 1% completion in ST Math. Every 1% that you complete, you get 1 JetBug. So if you get 4% done this week, that's 4 JetBugs. Next is Google Classwork submitted assignments. You have to submit the assignment to your teachers in order to get the JetBug. You submit 10 assignments, you get 10 JetBugs. Great deal. Next is 20 minutes of reading. So if you're done with Lexia, read. Read on Mayan. I know Anaya reads on Mayan all the time. 20 minutes, 1 JetBug. Read a book on your own for 20 minutes. Set a timer. It goes off. Boom, 1 JetBug. Your parents can verify that to the teachers. That's the only way you're going to get the JetBug. You can't just say, hey, Miss Nussy, I read for 20 minutes today. Somebody's got to verify it. Joining a Google Meet or office hours. You get 1 JetBug for every Google Meet or office hours that you join. So if you join music and PE, 2 JetBugs. If you join PE, music, and homeroom, that's 3. Everyone. Last one is Prodigy. 1 JetBug for every unit that's completed. Once again, you got to answer the questions in Prodigy in order to get the unit complete and get the JetBug. Because a lot of kids will play the games and stuff, but they don't do the questions. Got to do the questions to get the units complete. So your teachers are going to keep track of all of this for you. Each week, they will turn your name into me and how many JetBugs you get. And then me and Mrs. Miller will write your name down on JetBugs. We're going to put them into a raffle jar, and that might be on a piece of paper, not a JetBug. We will draw the winners later in May. All the prizes will be delivered to you by the Millers. What are the prizes? I am working on this, and I'm going to add as many as I can, but here's what I can guarantee. Whitey's winners, H2O Go Limbo Water Sprinkler. So you can see that in the picture there. It's got a little limbo to sprinkle. It'd be fun for the summer. Pizza, candy 3-phase, wireless mouse, and more. Whew, that's some pretty good prizes. Now, I can also tell you that I was lucky enough to go to school today for a little bit, and there will be, and I did not add it to the slide, 2 bikes in the JetBug raffle. 2 bikes. And you'll probably be able to choose what bike that you win. So that'll be awesome. Keep tuning into the daily announcements to find out more about the prizes. Whoa, there we go. Jefferson Jet Virtual Talent Show. Yes, it's coming. There are many things that have broken my heart about school not happening at school. But one of the saddest things for me is not being able to have a talent show. Well, I've decided that the coronavirus can't stop us, and we will have a virtual talent show. How's this going to work? Well, you're going to have to record your routine and then share it with me, and I will put all the acts together, and then we'll broadcast the talent show for everyone to watch. And I know some teachers have been talking about what they're going to do already. So start thinking about what you want to do and start practicing. We will talk again in the coming days and weeks about what you need to do to submit this to me and more details. But I want you to start thinking, planning, and practicing. Don't turn anything in yet. Don't have to. Start it, plan it, practice it. Remember, if you're going to use any music for this, you got to make it sure it's appropriate for school. Next up on the announcements is 10 questions with. And during this time, we're starting a new daily contest. So, 10 questions with has been a fun and amazing way for us to get to know the Jefferson staff members. I have learned many new things about my friends since we started this. Today, oh my gosh, I did not change his slide. I do not have Mr. Pass with me. He was with me yesterday. Holy cow. I have Miss Lety here with me. Miss Lety, wow, does she have some Jefferson history. So we're going to find out about Miss Lety. All right, Jefferson Jets, I have the fabulous Miss Lety with me this morning. Good morning, Miss Lety.
Good morning, Mr. Miller. Good morning, everyone.
All right, Miss Lety, the first question on 10 Questions With is we would like to know your Jefferson history, and boy, do you have a Jefferson history.
Yes. So I started at Jefferson when I was in first grade. I actually had Miss Oliver as my first grade teacher. Back then, her name was Mrs. Munoz. And I do remember Mr. Miller. He was my gym teacher, and Mr. Brody. And then I stayed there through fifth grade. And some of the teachers that I had that you guys may know was Mr. V. And I think that's
Miss Holton?
I never had Miss Holton, but I remember Miss Holton.
Okay.
That was it, though. Everyone else has moved on, sadly.
Moved on, right?
Yeah.
And now you're currently working there.
Yes, it was so strange coming back. Going into room 15 was my fourth grade room, and it was just so different walking in. But I love being able to come back and seeing all the kids and just kind of repeat history.
And for those of you that don't know, her mother, Miss Weezar, is also our school secretary and has been there for as long as Mr. Miller, actually a little longer than Mr. Miller. Okay, Miss Lety, the next question is, who are you quarantined with during this time and what are you guys up to?
Well, I am at home with my mom, and then my youngest brother, who is 16, us three are normally home together during the day. And then my other brother, who is 22, he comes home from work, and then my dad comes home from work, and then it's just us five.
And also, just so you guys know, her older brother Berto was a former student of mine as well. So we have so much history with the Weezar family. Okay, Miss Lety, I almost called you Miss Weezar. That's almost.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite vacation that you have been on?
Oh, that's an easy one. I took it last year with my school. We went to Greece, and we visited, we stayed in the city of Athens, which is a big city there. It's the kind of the main city. And then we stayed there for 2 days. And then on the third day, we flew to a little island about half an hour away, the island of Kos, which is beautiful. It was like 97 the entire time, sunny, hot. And that was just incredible. I wish I could bring back pictures and show everyone. It's so pretty. The water was blue. I want to share it with everyone. I wish everyone had the chance to go.
Oh my goodness. I can't remember who, but somebody in one of the interviews, that was their dream vacation, was to Greece. And you've already been there. That's incredible. Yes. Okay, so if you've been to Greece already, what is the dream vacation for Miss Lety?
Oh, my dream vacation would probably have to be Spain, because that's where some of my roots come from. So I want to see where we all started. We were supposed to go this summer, but with everything going on, I had to cancel it because I didn't want to bring back any germs, or, I don't want to risk it. So I had to stay here.
Oh,
that's okay. I'd rather be safe.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Oh man, I did not know that. Mr. Lacey had to do the same thing. If you did not hear that, they were supposed to go to Paris and they had to cancel as well.
No. Oh, that's awful.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, the next question we have, Miss Lety, is what is your favorite restaurant and what do you like to order from there?
That's a hard one because I don't really have a favorite restaurant. I'd rather eat at home. But if I had to pick one, I don't know. It's a restaurant called Olympic Gyros. I like their burgers there. And the new one that came from Chicago.
Portillo's?
Yes, Portillo's. That's pretty good there too.
Mrs. Miller and I tried to go there the other day, and we lost track after we got to the 34th car that was in the drive-up lane.
Whoa. Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, now, since this is such a debate in your family, because the Weezar cooking is just like, it's epic. I've had it many times.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food that somebody in the family cooks, or what you cook for the family?
I decided to try my hand at a brisket. So I made a beef brisket, and it turned out pretty good, actually. It was a hit in the family, so another will do.
Love it.
Yes.
And I have to ask, what is your favorite thing that your grandma cooks?
Oh, that's another hard one. I like anything she gives to me. But I really like when she cooks chicken mole because I like to put it on my rice and mix in some beans.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. The next question, Miss Lety, is would you rather Netflix and chill, play a video game, or read a book?
Honestly, I'd probably rather play a video game.
Love it. And
Yeah.
what video games does Miss Lety play?
My favorite video games to play, it's called Legend of Zelda. I kind of like figuring out all the secrets, all the games, all the puzzles is my favorite thing. So I kind of see it like as a brain exercise at the same time of having fun.
And what do you play Zelda on?
I played it on the Wii. When we had our Nintendo DS, I played it on that. Our GameCube, probably systems that no one really hears about anymore. And then I'm trying to get a Nintendo Switch so I can play the next two.
Yes.
Oh, and I've also played it on a what is it called? A Super Nintendo, the little mini handheld games. Yeah.
I wish I could see the look on Mr. Wyatt's face when he watches this video and hears you answer that.
I love Zelda.
Awesome. Okay, so the next question is, would you rather have chocolate or candy, and what are some of your favorites?
Well, this is easy. I took after my mom on this. I prefer chocolate. My favorite one is the Three Musketeers. It's just, for me, it's light, and it's perfect for the craving.
Is that also your mother's favorite?
No, I think she likes Snickers.
She is a Snickers. I know Snickers are Three Musketeers. I know one of the two. Okay, Now, Miss Lety, I know you're a chocolate girl, but
yes,
we've had a very popular debate with Skittles. When it comes to Skittles, are you a lime or green apple when it comes to the green Skittles?
Neither. I don't really like Skittles.
Neither. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about separating colors. Now, I know you don't eat Skittles, but what about M&Ms? Do you separate the colors in M&Ms and then eat them, or do you just take a whole handful and go?
I just take a whole handful and go. The better, less people to take it, and I eat it all.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Lety, our last question is, what would you like to say to the Jefferson crowd that's tuning in today?
Oh, guys, I would like to say just hang in there a little longer. I know it's been tough. I know we might be getting tired of each other, especially our family members, our siblings. I'm on the same boat with everyone. We might be getting bored, but I do see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know a lot of stores are opening up soon. We are able to stay connected. We all live in the same neighborhood. I always try and get out a little more. That's my suggestion, even if it's sitting out in the sun with the dog or just reading a book. But hang in there, guys. We're almost through this. I know this is the toughest time, but like Mr. Miller says, the Jefferson family is a special one, and we are here to support one another.
Wow, Miss Lety, that is well said. Now, I can't let you go without asking about your dogs. They were in the Jets with Pets videos, but let's
Yes.
get a little history on the dogs. Tell us about the dogs real quick.
Sure. So the first one we got was the black one. I got him when he was a puppy from my uncle. His dog had a litter of puppies. And I was going back and forth on what to name him. I wanted to name him a Spanish name. And my brother, Roberto, said, no, we can't name him that. We have to name him something else. And we came up with Herky, which is, for those who may not know, is the mascot for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Yes, love it. Okay.
Then the Brindle one, which was she's kind of brownish, and I actually lied. She was the first one we got. She's the oldest one. She's 11. We got her from a family in Chicago. That's Roberto's dog. She is a full pit bull, and we named her Chula, which means cute, beautiful in Spanish, because when she was a puppy, she was the smallest one. She was just so cute, following around my brother, so we named her Chula.
Love it.
And then the last one, the little white dog, her name is Lucy. She is a rescue dog. She is Miss Weezar's dog. And we got her last July. We rescued her from a neighbor who was not treating her very nicely. So we kind of took her into our family. And she was literally the missing puzzle to our family. She has fit in so well, and we just love her so much. So now we have our 3 dogs.
Incredible. Okay, now Miss Lety knows the answer, and she is not going to reveal this answer, Jefferson, but here's the deal. We want to start a new thing here on the announcements, and this thing is going to be called Where in the World is Mr. Miller? So the first 3 people that contact me, email me, share it in a Google Doc, however you even need to answer to me, if you can answer where I am right now, where am I, where in the world is Mr. Miller, you will win a prize. First 3. Where in the world is Miss Miller? Okay, Miss Lety, I appreciate you joining me on 10 Questions with
Mr. Miller.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Now, I am going to clarify one thing. I'm going to say the first 3 families. Okay, the first 3 families that respond to where in the world was Mr. Miller. All right, so the challenge for you, your family, siblings, anyone in your house can record a video reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Share it with me. I can include this in the announcements. It's not required, but you're more than welcome to try and do this. Either email this video to me or share it with me in Google. We'll do the same thing for the Jefferson Jet motto. The wonderful Miss Stacy has volunteered to help with this, so if it's easier for you to share these with Miss Stacy through a text message or on the Jefferson PTC Facebook page, and then she will get these to me. Come on, Jets, help me out. Get these Pledge and Jefferson Jet videos into me or Miss Stacy. We are now ready for the Pledge of Allegiance. So, Jets, if you would stand and join me. Remember, stand tall, stand proud. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Jefferson Jet motto. We say the Jefferson Jet motto every day. Now we look for those who believe in it. So let's show it, Jefferson. And now, through the magic of internet, I want to hear you say it, Jets. Who are we? We are Jets. We are kind. We are safe. We are responsible, and we are respectful because we are Jets. Once again, if you have not heard it yet today, we miss you, we love you, and we appreciate you tuning in today. Remember, make positive choices. Be kind to each other. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. Stay learning, Jets. Peace. Our PS22 chorus video today. These guys, normally I don't include the entire interview part, but the interview part of this is pretty cool. These guys have music that has been on some video games that you have been playing at your house. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. It's called Talking to Myself. Chitty bang.
right a lot. You always think I'm wrong, I think I'm right a lot. And when you see me, don't I always make your day? You from BK, but you can't always have it your way. Hey, she wanna hit the city, ripping them all. I always seem to be busy, she expecting my call. The past life could make us happy, and some sadness all. Cause all of them anniversaries, forgetting them all. But don't be mad, love, I know it's sad, love. And she told me, but it's pitiful, that's that Brad love. What happens when it all goes wrong? It was nice generosity, but impossibly enough is animosity. I think I gotta just change up my game plan. And she ain't gotta fall back in love with the same man. But no matter the weather or what the rain brings, at the end I'm coming back for the same thing. Yeah. If you ever see me talking to myself, yeah, I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying to push myself away from you. Dang, shorty just vanished off. She disappeared and yet I do not have no damage on me. Sometimes I feel she's a burden I can't manage on me. She say I'm cocky because I got all of the cameras on me. But is it my photo? Is it your self-esteem? And not you feeling like you're a prisoner to my dream. Parents just don't understand. And neither do y'all. You wanna hype me up to leave me there, but I don't move. And I say move always to tell you that them guys that treat you any day. And then you left so heavy, I don't need you anyway. The mentality of love gone wrong here. Could work it out, but we just don't get along here. I know it's messed up, we all affected. Trying to get through in the car, rejected. Ain't that a shame? If I was ever close to a fragile frame, I'd be looking for the words playing scrappy games. Yeah. If you ever see me talking to myself, yeah, I'm just running through the words I have to say to you. Is it over or is it too soon to tell? I'm just trying to push myself away from you.
That's awesome. 6 degrees of separation. I know that you guys worked with B.B. Brown. Yeah. We worked with B.B. Brown at the beginning of this year. She came here to visit you guys, and we worked with her a few songs. You worked with Passion Pit, right? Yes. Yes. And well, it's not these guys, but the chorus from like 3 years ago worked with them. We did the backup vocals.
Oh, for
the
single.
Yep.
Grilling and
that's
for,
great.
so you guys were on the album?
Yeah.
It's funny because I have the multi-track for that record.
Do you really?
In the mix, I have like Children's Choir 00.3.
Have you done like a remix of?
I have like a half finished one. Yes, we have lots of our music in video games. We have it in Need for Speed, NBA 2K12.
It was a while ago, but still.
We have it in Madden too. If you play. We have a song in Fight Night, which is like a boxing game. Don't box because it's bad for you.
Who is your favorite artist?
All right, Jets. I hope we have a wonderful weekend. Remember, the first 3 families that respond to me. Email, share it on Google. Where in the world was Mr. Miller? Have a good one, Jets. Peace out, yo.